Hi, welcome to Gemini Star Spiritual Wellness. Thank you for joining me today. I'm excited that you're here with me. So, today we're doing our weekly read for the week of September 28th through October 4th for all the earth signs. So, that would be Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So, let's go ahead and see what's happening for that week. For this week coming up for all the earth signs. And this is the second week that I added the element readings. So, I'm excited to bring those to everyone. I'm excited to add those to the channel, and they will be coming out every Friday. So I will be doing my best to bring these to you on every Friday. And the collective general reading for the week will come out on Saturday. So thank you for joining me. Please hit that like button so other earth signs will see this video and get it out to more people. And please hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed so that you get future videos I put out. I just did an astrological update yesterday. And I did earlier in the week, I did a special read for the autumn season. And I'm thinking about doing that because I kept feeling like sometimes I really feel drawn to do a special reading, and I felt that way for autumn, but I might start doing a seasonal reading. I'm feeling like I need to add that as well. So let's see what's going on for the air sign collective. And as always, please take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't, because it might resonate with you and it might not. A lot of people will be watching this video, so it might or might not. And I am trying to grow the channel. I'm trying to grow it a good bit by the end of the year. So by hitting that like button, you'll help me with that goal. So thank you so much for your support. And what is going on for earth signs for the week of September 28th through October 4th. September 28th through October 4th. What is going on for earth signs for the week of September 28th to October 4th? All right, let's see. Okay, one more shuffle I'm hearing. Okay, let's see what's going on. It's hard to believe that it's almost October already. Feel like September kind of flew by. So let's see. We've got the Empress right off the bat. We've got the Six of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the Two of Swords, Two of Cups, Temperance, and Ace of Swords. I hope if you hear any noise, there's a mower going outside and I have my windows open and it just started raining. So if you hear any noises, that's probably what it is. All right. So coming into the week of September 28th, air signs, you're in this kind of Knight of Wands energy. So it's like you're charging forward. What I'm seeing is like somebody walking real fast. So it's like you're trying to get things done. You're in this hustle. That's what I'm hearing. Hustle energy. Get it done. And it's something that, you're working passionately on. And it's like you're moving forward as Earth Sign Collective, and you're hustle, moving fast. And it's like wands are fast energy. So it's like you're trying to get something done. You're passionate about it. And you're coming into the week of the 28th with that kind of energy, that hustle energy, walking into it. It's funny, some of the things I see, a person walking real fast, like down a sidewalk. So where you are, earth signs, right now, you're in a really good place with your energy. You're in this Empress energy. So I like the Empress because she's the accumulation of all the four queens. So, it's like when you take the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, and you put them all together, she's that Queen of Pentacles. I'm missing a queen there. She's the accumulation of all of those queens. So she really has her stuff going on. And that's why I like her. She's like, mature, and she's confident, and she knows what she wants, and she doesn't put up with any BS, but she's very loving and kind and nurturing too. And she has that very loving, kind, nurturing energy to her, but she's also very smart and has all those attributes as well. So you're kind of going into this week, earth signs, like you got your stuff going on. You're feeling pretty good. You're in some good Empress energy, and you're feeling very confident in yourself, very nurturing, loving. You're in a good place. So you are leaving a situation behind. So you see this little boy and this woman in a boat, and they're going from choppy water here where my fingers are to like more smooth water. So you're leaving something behind. And I'm feeling like that's part of what this hustle was about. And it's like yeah, you're trying to leave a situation behind and you're like working hard on it. You're passionately working on it, trying to make it happen. And you feel very passionate about it. Like you're trying to get out of it. Um, and you're leaving something behind. Now it could be a relationship or it could be like a job or something like that, but you're leaving something behind. But whatever you're leaving behind wasn't good. It was like, a negative place for you. You didn't feel comfortable in it. You didn't feel secure and loved in that situation. Like it wasn't a good fit for you. It wasn't a good place for you to be in. So you're leaving that and you're working hard on doing that. In the atmosphere though, is, coming into the week of the 28th, you were hustle, hustle, move, move, move. And that's the energy that you have coming in. But the atmosphere currently for this week is kind of like stop and wait. Stop and wait. So it's like you've done a lot of work leading up to September 28th. And now it's kind of like the universe is like, it's like the atmosphere of just wait, just, just wait for a moment and hold. And don't make a decision yet. Or don't go any further is what I'm hearing. Just kind of wait for a little bit. And I guess it's like what I'm hearing is wait because there's it's like you have to kind of tie up loose ends. I'm seeing like a knots, like a piece of rope with knots, like tying up loose ends. So take some time to just pause and tie up some loose ends and don't make any decisions in the current energy at the moment of the week of the 28th, because you need to tie up loose ends. And kind of finish up because you were coming into this real strong. So you had been working hard on this leading up to the 28th. So now it's time to tie up the loose ends as you're leaving this not good situation behind that you were in. But in the near future, you've got the Two of Cups. So that's a really good card. I really like the Two of Cups. And it's a very lovely card talking about love and togetherness with another individual. So it could very well be that you have a romantic, offer coming in, a romantic situation coming in your near future. And I'm also hearing, because there's two things it could be for earth signs for you all. It could be a romantic relationship coming in the near future now that you're leaving this other situation behind, that wasn't good for you. But it also could be I'm hearing like for a job situation, it could be like an offer that you're going to love, like a job opportunity that you'll love or be excited about. And I'm hearing like somebody helping you with that opportunity. So it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be like somebody coming in and offering help with you with a project or a job opportunity or something like that. So I'm seeing like two paths, two paths in the woods. So it's kind of like there's two paths. So it could be either one for you or for your earth signs, depending on your situation. But the universe is saying with the guidance cards, very positive guidance cards. And what's really interesting is I just did the air sign reading and they got this exact same card as an advice card. But over here we have the Ace of Swords. So swords is fast energy coming in, and the universe is giving you advice that you're going to have a new beginning with truth and knowledge and information coming out to you. So it's like a new beginning with that. And as you can see, one of the things I like about these ace cards is you can see the universe is like, handing it to you. Like, here you go, it's a new beginning. Here's, with truth, information, thoughts, and words coming out. And I feel like it's going to help you that's going to help you make this transition. That information, thoughts, words, the truth. It's going to help you make this transition to the smoother waters and get out of that situation that wasn't positive for you. And it's going to help you tie up these loose ends that you're currently doing. Because you have to tie up these loose ends. I'm hearing you have to tie it up before you can start this new beginning. that's, this offer that's coming in for you in the near future, you have to tie up the loose ends. And that's why the universe is telling you to take a pause and take care of those things. It's because this is coming in for you in the near future. You just don't see it yet, but it's coming in. So they're telling you to, take a break. You've been working hard going into the 28th of September with that go, go, go energy. But now it's like, okay, take a break, tie up loose ends to help you get out of this situation, because you need to be out of this before this can fully come in as an offer in the near future. And like I said, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be like one of those two paths, romantic, or it could be an opportunity with someone helping you that's not romantic. But there's definitely going to be a new beginning with truth, information, thoughts and words coming out, and it's going to help you leave this situation. But I feel like it's also going to help with this new offer coming in the near future. So it's kind of doing both, because the advice card covers both current and near future energy. So it's kind of like it's helping with both. You getting out of that situation, but also helping with that two of cups coming in the near future. But one thing, and I was saying this to the air signs, I really love this card. It's one of my favorite cards of the deck because I love it's like, well, it's a pretty card. You got the water here and you got the pretty little flowers over here. But I love that it's got, the sun here. You got this little path in the sun. So it's like the universe is directing you to that sun. It's kind of like, and the sun is one of the most, one of the best, most positive cards in the tarot. So it's kind of like leading you to a bright, sunny day. But what I really love about it too is this is a card of divine timing. So it's like everything's happening in the time frame that it's meant to. And it's all divine timing that this is happening for you, earth signs, and that this is coming in. That's divine timing for you. That you're leaving this, that's divine timing. That you're tying up loose ends, that's a divine, timing. So it's all divine timing. But what's really exciting about this temperance card is you definitely have divine help and assistance. So you might feel alone maybe while you're going through all this, but you're surely not alone. You are not alone. The divine is with you. There's, spirit guides around you. There's angels around you. Your higher self is helping you. And then we also have, not just angels, but also higher dimensional beings, higher, off-worlders, space boys are helping, especially if you're a star seed, space boys helping us. So they're all here to assist us to get us on a path. So they want to help humanity to ascend, and they're all doing their part to help us ascend. Now, the one thing about the galactics and space boys and off-worlders and higher dimensional beings and angels and things like that is they're not going to come in and do it for us. They cannot. There's universal laws in place where they can't interfere like that. But also there's another reason why they don't do that for us, and it's because we have to learn on our own. We have to get in order to ascend, we have to ascend on our own. Our consciousness we have to do the work ourselves. They cannot come and do it for us. That's not how it works. We have to do it ourselves because it's a learning process and it's a personal process. Spiritual ascension is personal because you have to let go of shadows, energy. You have to let go of old negative energies that you've acquired over generations of living on the planet, over cycles and cycles, and you have to learn to let that go. And they can't do that for us. We have to do that for ourselves. But they're helping us in a behind the scenes kind of way, and they're doing it by guiding us intuitively, helping us energetically, helping us, with light codes coming in, helping us to ascend with our consciousness. So they are assisting us, but they're doing it in more of a hands-off way because humanity has to do it for ourselves. We cannot, we're not going to have them. They're not going to come save us. We have to do it ourselves as far as, being able to ascend. We have to do that process ourselves. So, but they're here to guide us. And one thing that I'm feeling strongly, earth signs, is that, they are guiding you. They're helping you with this process, and they're helping you to get to this little sun back here in this card. They're helping you get to this sun. So they're going to help you get through this process. And it might kind of seem daunting, right now because you're trying to leave it. this situation and you're tying up loose ends, but you're in a good energy currently, though. Even though you're going through all this stuff, that, and then, the tying up loose ends, you're in a good place with the Empress energy currently. So you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine, earth signs. You're going to make it through fine. And just remember, when you feel a little overwhelmed, or, you feel like it's really taxing on you, just remember you've got divine help right here that's helping you guide. So it is in divine timing, and you are having their help, but also, information, thoughts, words, and facts and truth are going to come out to help this process, to help you through this process of letting this go. So it looks like a big transformation for you, earth signs. I mean, this is really exciting. So, I'm excited for you at the end of September, beginning of October, getting into this energy. So it looks like it's coming. And I feel like I'm hearing 2 months. So let's see, October. So probably by the end of the year, you might be getting this. When I get, because the near future for the universe is different than what we think of as near future as humans. But what I heard was 2 months. And then of course they've got the two cups in here. So it might take, 2 months for this offer to come in the near future. But I'm thinking by the end of the year, I'm feeling by the end of the year, there's a good chance that it's going to come in for you. So, um, but so we'll see. I mean, everyone's going to be different where they're at in that energy. So for some people, it might not be till next year, but I'm feeling like, or it might be sooner than that for some people. So it just depends on where you are. So really good reading, or signs, a little intense, but I feel like you're going to be just fine. You got that Empress energy going on, and you got the divine helping you with the Temperance card. So you're going to be just fine. So thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.